listeners, welcome to our news flash. The headlines. The federal government of Nigeria enforces 18 years age limits for candidates sitting for the WAEC and NECO examination. Tragedy. Akwa Ibom State Commissioner of Police is dead. NLC chairman summoned by the Nigerian police. Entertainment. Rema lays the foundation stone for the Rema Dome Foundation. International news. Ukrainian officials to meet with President Joe Biden. Polio rampages Gaza as many cases are recorded on daily basis. Russia bars entry to 92 American citizens. Please stay tuned for details of the news and other stories in just a moment. I am Emmanuel Okon. The federal government of Nigeria has prohibited individuals under the age of 18 from taking part in the National Examinations Council and West African Examinations Council exams. The Minister of Education, Professor Tahir Mamman, disclosed this when he featured on Channel Television's program early this week. For the avoidance of doubt, this is not a new policy. This is a policy that has been in place for a long time, the Education Board said. The Commissioner of Police in Akwa Ibom State, Wahid Ayilara, is dead. He died after undergoing surgery in a Lagos hospital. According to a family source, Ayilara had prostate cancer surgery at Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, Ikeja, on Wednesday. However, he died at the early hours of Thursday in the hospital. The president of the Nigerian Labour Congress, Comrade Joe Ajaero, will today honor the summons by the police over allegations of treason and terrorism financing. The summons came immediately after the NLC Central Working Committee issued circular on Wednesday, mobilizing the union members and affiliate associations for a march on the police head offices across the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory. In the entertainment scene, a popular Nigerian singer called Rema has laid the foundation stone for the Edo Arena, which is going to be named the Rema Dome and will have a capacity of about 10,000 seats. Money made from the dome will be used to pay for the school fees of 1,000 less privileged children from Benin, Edo states. Next is international news. In the foreign scene, two top Ukrainian officials will present the Biden administration with a list of targets in Russia in face-to-face meetings this week in an attempt to push the US to lift restrictions on the use of American weapons against Moscow, a Ukrainian lawmaker told CNN. Report has it that the first case of polio in Gaza in more than 25 years has been recorded as health officials rush to distribute vaccines. Let's listen to live reports coming from the victim's mother.
11-month-old Abdel Rahman is no longer the energetic baby he once was. He now sleeps most of the day, gently rocked by his mother, who is still grappling with how quickly he went from feverish and vomiting to partially paralyzed. My child started to move and crawled at an early age, Naveen says, but suddenly everything went backwards. Suddenly he was no longer crawling or moving or able to stand on his feet or even sit. Doctors delivered the devastating news earlier this month. Abdel Rahman has polio, the first known case in Gaza in 25 years. It is a shock for a mother to hear such news. Now he is lying here in the tent in these unhealthy conditions. There is no treatment, no capabilities, and no supplements. The course of Abdelrahman's life cruelly twisted by the war that started just weeks after he was born, leaving him vulnerable to malnutrition, dirty drinking water, and missed vaccines. The fear now that Abdelrahman could be the first of many.
What is your plan to keep this one confirmed case from becoming an epidemic in the Gaza Strip?
Absolutely. The plan is to start a vaccination campaign, a mass vaccination campaign involving all children under 10. There are 640,000 children who need to be reached. So we need to reach about 95% of them.
1.2 million vaccine doses have now arrived, and thousands of UN staffers and volunteers are ready to inoculate Gaza's children. The challenge will be getting the job done as the war rages on.
It's a relatively easy vaccine to administer. It's drops on tongs. It doesn't require needles. It doesn't require injections. It's something that's relatively simple to do. The difficult part is everything else.
Gaza's health system has been devastated by nearly 11 months of war. And global health officials are calling for a pause in the fighting to distribute the vaccine. Israeli authorities, who launched a drive to vaccinate their troops last month, haven't committed to that. But they say, quote, routine humanitarian pauses will facilitate the inoculation drive. In central Gaza, Naveen fans the flies from her son's face. She is helpless to fight off the disease that now grips his small body. Abdulrahman needs treatment, she says, pleading with the world to take her son out of Gaza. She is still waiting for someone to answer her cry.
All right, you have all heard from the mother of Abdulrahman. To round up the news, a recapitulation of the major stories. The federal government of Nigeria enforces 18 years age limit for candidates sitting for national examination. Tragedy, Akwa Ibom State Commissioner of Police is dead. NLC chairman summoned by the Nigerian police. Rema lays the foundation for the Rema Dome. Ukrainian officials to meet with President Joe Biden this week. Polio rampages Gaza as many cases are recorded on daily basis. Russia bars entry to 92 American citizens. Thank you for listening and remember to subscribe.